Hello Scorpio, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the career and financial energy for the sign of Scorpio for the month of August. Now do keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you, Scorpio. Now, just a friendly reminder that I do not offer personal readings. The scammers are coming back in the comment section, so please do keep that in mind. Do not get scammed. I'm in this reading, I'm also using the Gilded Tarot, the Ethereal Visions Tarot, as well as the Kipper Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to pick them up for yourself. And all right, so let's just make sure we're all set up here and in view, and then we'll get right into it. Hope you're doing well, Scorpio. Hope things are going good for you. Take these 3 Kipper cards here, and all right. Energy on the bottom, you have the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles is this idea of your financial security and your thoughts around your financial security. You can see that this person here is holding on very tightly to their 4 Pentacles. In fact, they're very serious, as you can see, about their money. And if they lose one of these Pentacles, they would presumably be, shattered, right? They'd be upset if they lost one of these Pentacles. And so sometimes with the 4 of Pentacles, this can come in as like a fear of loss, which is a form of scarcity thinking. It can also say, though, on the other hand, if you notice here, they do have stability. First and foremost, number 4 is a number of stability. But then second, they do have Pentacles, okay? So remember, they do have Pentacles. The problem is they're fear casting. They're thinking into the future, and they're thinking that they could possibly lose one. And so it can represent hesitancy, particularly if you're looking to make moves financially, like not moving. Again, I can't tell you to do that. You'll have to speak with a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's the idea, where they're maybe a little bit hesitant on something in their life. But remember, stability does exist. Stability is present. So it's this idea of moving out of the thought pattern that may be holding you back when you have the 4 of Pentacles here. So Scorpio, taking a look here in the overall situation, you do have the Hermit card. So wisdom, okay, wisdom, take a look at their beard. They are wise, and they are on this, what I like to call the path of the sage. And in life, they are really looking to create self-mastery, okay, to learn something not only about the universe here and the cosmos, as you see behind them, but also learn something about themselves. Discover the light that's not only within the lantern, but discover it within themselves. And so when you get this Hermit card, it's about self-mastery, it's about knowledge, it's about wisdom, and importantly, it's also about taking time to commune with the universe, with the cosmos, taking time to be on your own, or to become a little bit introspective when you get the Hermit's energy here, and to kind of turn inward. And turning inward might provide you with the answers you're looking for or that you are seeking at this time. Now, in the beginning of the month, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Chariot, and you have the 6 of Cups showing up here. So definitely like to see that. The 6 of Cups will just start right here. 6 of Cups represents potentially something from the past that may be trying to re-enter. This could be around memories of the past in financial situations, or because we're looking at career and finance, because you have this here with the 4 of Pentacles. It's possible that you've had a as a child or in the past, you may have seen loss in your life, or you may have been raised in an environment, or you may have been raised in a situation where you maybe have heard your parents say money doesn't grow on trees, or something like that, as we have some trees in the background here. I say that because this can refer to your memories of the past, plus this 4 of Pentacles, this idea of being afraid to lose. This is just coming in for me here to tell you at this time. What could also be going on, if that's not relevant at all, the 6 of Cups is saying, try to stay in the present moment, try to stay in the now, try to let go of spending all of the time, spending so much time in the past, because the past has already happened. And so while you can spend time there, it's not always the best use of your time or your energy to spend time in the past. Because we do have to at some point be forward looking, and in another degree we also have to sort of be now feeling forward looking type of deal. And that's kind of the Six of Cups message that I'm feeling. You also have the Chariot here. The Chariot represents overcoming obstacles that might be around you. You could say that it's overcoming external obstacles, which is very good. It's about victories, okay? It's about kind of allowing yourself to charge forward to victory. There's big messages around self-discipline, okay? Self-discipline, which I think you are here with the Four of Pentacles. Remember, Four of Pentacles can say financial stability. You've been disciplined enough to build something for yourself and build resources or build something here. And so, yeah, I feel like some of you have been disciplined here. And there's something about the self-discipline with the Chariot, self-mastery with the Hermit, looking into your past. 9 is a number, which we'll talk about some more, which can sometimes indicate the self. So it's like, this is like a big theme for you. On top of that, you have this Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning in your material realm, which we're looking at in this reading overall. This could be in the form of a new place to rent, you might be making a sale or making a purchase. You could be doing some new contracts, entering into new agreements, getting a new job. The job would have already come, and the Ace of Pentacles would be like the formal kind of, let's do the paperwork, let's meet with HR, that type of new beginning. So generally a very good card. In the middle of the month here, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Hermit, and you have the Seven of Swords. So needing to come up with a strategy here, a game plan, so that you do not deceive yourself. Again, self. Okay, so self-discipline, self-mastery, and then with the Seven of Swords, self-deception. Be careful that you are not doing self-deception here. This is about the self. And it's not selfish. It's about you sometimes needing to do work. I mean, we all have to, at some point in this life, do something with ourselves, right? And with the Seven of Swords, this could certainly say, like, hey, Scorpio, make sure you have an exit. Like, do you have a backdoor exit here? Like, do you know where? Do you have a game plan when things might become challenging or whatever? And I think building a strategy, building a game plan here will really help, so that if you come up to a bump in the road where you're like maybe dipping into that self-deceiving energy, you always have something to fall back on, is what I feel like saying here. And what could that look like? Well, it could mean like second guessing, right? Like some of you may say like, okay, what does the self-deception look like in this case? It might be second guessing. Like, when you have a game plan, when you have a strategy, it's much harder to second guess because you've already sort of planned it out, right? Now, I feel like maybe that's what's coming in here. That's what intuitively feels like right for me, for you at this time. But you also hear, as I've talked about already at length, you have this Hermit card, which is asking you to become introspective, maybe to build some sort of game plan here. But then with this Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups represents wish fulfillment, wishes coming into your life. Definitely very happy, sort of positive energy when you get the Nine of Cups. You can see that this person's sort of throwing their cup in the air. Good things are happening, good things are arriving for them. And definitely a card you like to see in a reading. So especially if you've thrown a wish out to the universe, the Nine of Cups is definitely a very good sign. In the last portion of the month here, you have the Empress, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Cups. Really love this reading, one of the better readings I've done so far. The Empress is the most abundant card in the tarot. This is about fertility and prosperity. With the Empress, it's actually a great combination to get it with the Ace of Pentacles, because you can say that the Ace of Pentacles is like seed energy, it's planting a seed here. And then you have that with the Empress, which the Empress is able to take any seed that you've planted and see it grow big, because this is like it's the mother archetype, right? And so the mother will nurture something into existence, just like a mother would nurture their children. But you can think of it in this way as like, you've been looking to find a new job, you're allowing that seed to sort of happen, right? You're allowing that seed to grow. I do think that for some of you, there's something about less about job, and I think for some of you, it's more about like maybe money situations going on here. Maybe it's about investing. Again, I can't tell you how to invest or what to invest in because I'm not a financial advisor, but there's that theme is heavily coming in. This Seven of Pentacles here, this is about your long-term investments paying off. You can see that these pentacles have been growing for quite some time, and they're now kind of ready to potentially take the harvest and move in a new direction, or maybe even allow this harvest to continue growing so that it can maybe even become bigger. But you've clearly here, you have harvest, you have seed, you have abundance type energy with the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, and the Seven of Pentacles here as well. And this is because of the self. This is because you've gotten in touch with yourself. You're continuing to get in touch with yourself, with your needs, with your wants, with your desires. And these things are coming in here. Lastly, you have this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups says, trust your gut. This could also just, by the way, be you. Queen of Cups could be any water sign, but this says really trust your intuition, trust your instincts. So definitely like this for you. Let's go ahead and start to clarify some more now. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow. And less than 50% of you who watch my content are actually subscribed, so please do consider doing that. All right, so you have the Privileged Lady, Courtship, and Journey. So the Privileged Lady is, here's what I'll say. Seven of Swords, I wanted to wait for a confirmation, but the Privileged Lady in their detriment can be a gossiper. And the Seven of Swords I've found in my time reading tarot, for people, for myself, for the collective, I found the Seven of Swords heavily associated with workplace gossip. So I would say just be careful, or career gossip. I would just say be careful in trusting someone that feels a little shady. Especially because you have this courtship card, which is somebody like really trying to court you or win you over in some ways. It's generally a good sign in that this could be a headhunter, somebody trying to hire you for a position. But yeah, don't know what's going on with this Journey card, other than I think you're in a journey of the self at this time. I think you're on a journey of the self discovery. And so some type of self-discovery is happening for you in a big way this month. Let's go ahead and let's take some more cards here. Yeah, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Sun, you have the Temperance card. So all three major arcanas, Knight of Cups, Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. All right, so bigger energy is now coming in here to help lay out some more context. Your destiny is clearly here. Some of you, or it's about to be here in the future. The thing is, it's sort of like this idea that your destiny is kind of always unfolding, but there are moments, there are these like peak moments, or something. It's kind of what I feel like saying. Like I almost feel like some of you are having like peak moments in the story of your destiny, which is like the Wheel of Fortune. It says that like conditions are favorable, right? Conditions are favorable for you to make a change, or for you to go down and explore something, or go down a path, or explore what might be over here or what might be over there. But you must take advantage. Okay, the wheel keeps spinning, right? And so right now you might have a peak moment here, because especially with this Knight of Cups, which any knight in tarot can represent an event. But particularly the Knight of Cups is some type of event towards happiness in one's life. So you're having like a peak moment. I've never really said that before in a reading, but it just came in. So some of you may even connect with what that means. You have the Sun and the Lovers as well. Definitely like that. The Sun is, for me, like the best card to find in a reading, because it's total happiness, positivity, and success in one's life. It's joy, abundance, growth, and also truth. The Sun is a major card of truth, self-expression as well. Oh yeah, there we go. There's another self. Self-expression, self-mastery, self-discovery, self-deception, and self-discipline. All of those selves are coming in for you here, Scorpio, at this time. So I think you're on a journey of self-discovery. I think you're in a peak moment right now in your career or in your life. And this may come about with some important choices or decisions that you have to make, as is the case when you're in that type of situation, because the Lovers represents an important choice, but also peak moment, right? And then you have the Temperance card and the Eight of Wands. news coming in quickly, something happening quickly. Make sure you come to this at a place of balance and harmony here. I don't know if this was on the Scorpio reading or not. It might have been, but I just learned that this is the alchemical symbol, or this triangle is an alchemical symbol for for alchemizing something. I always knew that the Temperance card could be a card of alchemy, but somebody in my comment section said that this is an alchemical symbol, which signifies your ability to sort of bring something into your life. But again, since it's the Temperance card, you must come to it from a place of balance. So really like this for you. You're definitely alchemizing something based around the self. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next reading.